Hi you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today we are in the garden and I'm going to show you everything for June. Do you want to know what's been going on? Stay tuned. Okay you guys, so again, this is going to be June's update. I'm going to be showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you like to see what's been going on for June, here you go. So Vienna and I ran over to Home Depot to get some sand and soil for the chicken coop, and I did see this one zucchini, so I'm gonna actually just set it over here in the zucchini area, and in a little bit I'll come over here. Oh, mushroom. And in a little bit, oh yeah, this squirrel's been digging around in here, of course. Where else would it be digging? So I'm just gonna set it over here just for now so it's under the shade, and I'll come and plant it in a little bit. But yeah. Okay, so the bug stuff came in from Bug Hut that I said that I had ordered, some stuff that I'm hoping is going to help the garden. So this one right here is insect control to keep insects in check. And this works for aphids, whiteflies, leaf hoppers, squash bugs, all of that. So I'm so excited because any leaf you move in the garden, like 1,000 little whiteflies come flying out. And then this one I'm hoping is going to help with the white moldiness that is getting now on the cantaloupe and the zucchini, and it ventures over to the cucumber. So I'm hoping this will help. This is the fungicide. Put a bullseye on fungi. All natural potency targets powdery mildew, white mold, brown rot, and like other mildew problems. But I'm super excited because if these work, this is going to be the end of my problem. Those are the two problems that I have. So again, I'm trying everything. They did send like a thank you card and these 3 little markers with it. And then you do mix one section in here at a time. It tells you the instructions on how many ounces to add. 1/4 ounce, so you fill it up to this little line right here, and you add that to a 32 ounce bottle. So on Amazon, I bought this. I will link both down below in the description box if you want to check out this company. They also have other things that help in garden, that help with different things with plants and vegetables. So they have so many things on their site if you want to check them out. And if you want to check out this set right here, it's a set of 3. So it comes with 3 bottles. They are clear. I did see an all white one, but you couldn't see through it. They were literally all white. I want to be able to see through it to know how much I have left. And the green I associate with the garden and also my chicken coop area. So definitely green is garden for me. So I'm going to put a label on it. One will be the insect control. One will be for the fungicide. And then I have an extra one because I might go and grab a different type of a product from them, but at least I'll have a 3rd bottle on hand ready to go if I need it at any other time. But I will mix these 2 up in here and put it on the garden, and I hope this helps. Wish me luck. And then after going to Home Depot, Vienna and I ran over to Lowe's. There I did find a sweet banana pepper plant. I've been missing one of those. It's one I don't have. So I will plant it right here when I'll pull that cabbage up. Then I found 2 parsley. So that's all we got. Over here on my cilantro area, I'm not quite sure what happened. This one here died, and these are just laying not even in the ground. So, okay. So what I did is I went ahead and used my label maker, and I used a lavender color to match with the fungicide, and that's what I put on there. Also with the top of it, so I don't get the top sprayer confused if I'm filling them both at the same time. This one here is more of like a hot pink color, so I used hot pink and wrote insect control. Same thing with up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix these now that it's getting a little bit later. It's almost 7 p.m. I'm gonna mix these and spray everything down today because it definitely needs it bad. My cantaloupe area looks horrible with what leaves are left. They now have that moldy mildew. So I'm hoping this is gonna help, and this is gonna help with the bugs. So fingers crossed, let's see. So it says to remove the lid and then squeeze the bottle until you get it to the 1/4. And there we go. It's right at the line for the 1/4. So let's pour it in here. Make sure my lids are on nice and tight for storage, and store this in a cool place. Don't like leave it in a hot garage. I'm gonna store it in my laundry room that is actually AC'd, so that's where I'm gonna keep that. Let me add water to this. And shake it up. And then I'm gonna repeat the process for the insect control. Okay, so I have my insect control and I have my fungicide all ready to go. So let's go spray everything in the garden. So for the insect control, I actually used the whole entire bottle, but that was one treatment right there. He's building frames for the new shed that he'll be making, so don't mind that. Sorry, he's still banging over there, but this is what I was saying with all of this that came. This was not here a few days ago, so all of this whiteness, all of that. So I'm gonna spray everything now, and hopefully that goes away because it's all up there now too. That one looks pathetic, and I don't want it to get to the new one that I just planted, so wish me luck here. So I actually used the entire bottle of this one as well. And this is what everything looks like after the first treatment. It already looks so much better. Like mildew who? That looks so much better. So hopefully it'll stay this way, and it says every 7 to 10 days. So just every 7 days, every weekend, I will come out here and spray both of these and see what happens. So after I started looking up like that new bug spray, I started getting other ads in my feeds. And one of them was for this wasp nest decoy. And I believe I got 8 of them to hang around the garden and around our house. Let me open it. So here is what they look like. It looks like maybe there's 4 in each package. And then I'll open one to show you. But that is what it looks like. It reminds me of like one of those little like paper lanterns. Let me stick this little stick in it. And that is how it comes. That little metal thing just pushes down like inside of each of those holes. Spread it down. Hi, Vienna. And the same thing with the top. And then it has this that you can use to hang. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm gonna hang some around the garden, and I'm gonna hang some around the house, and hopefully this will keep them from making their nests. Okay, it's been 1 more week, so let's go ahead and add water to these and get both of these sprayed on the garden. Okay, so I got them all mixed up. My man is actually over there building a new project. We're building a shed. He has his own music going on. Copyright infringement. I can't be over there. And yeah, I'm gonna let him do his thing. So I'm gonna show you the garden really quick without audio, just because like I said, he's over there begging and doing his thing. So I'm gonna show you how the garden looks now and how bad like the white moldy stuff looks, and then I'm going to pull some out. My cucumbers have already died. I'm gonna pull my cucumbers out and spray this stuff and hope for the best. But say hi, Vienna. So here we go. And so this is now how the cantaloupe looks. The treatment was put on 1 week ago. So this is how it looks now. Definitely does not look hot at all. The watermelon is looking okay, but it has had better days. Hi, Vienna. Over here, I want to show you how the peppers are doing. This one here is doing amazing. The jalapenos are, they're doing a little bit better, I guess, but my bell peppers are doing great. They're thriving and producing so many bell peppers. This is just doing so, so good. And then over here for the tomato area, they are growing in nicely and doing great. My mince and the carrot greens for the girls. My peas are not looking too hot. Some are looking better than others, but I'm a little concerned with this area right here. But yeah, some are looking better than others. And then my poor cucumbers are all dead. So I have to rip up all 3 of these. They all died. And then my beans back here are not looking too hot, but the ones in the front are looking better. There's not a change really to the oregano or the rosemary area. My thyme's doing great, and the culantro. Even the parsley is doing good, the one that I just planted. But this, however, is not doing so good. It has that white mildewy stuff on it, so I'm going to have to spray this one out. My broccoli is looking good. This is like the best my broccoli has ever looked. That squash is completely dead. And this broccoli is still looking the good as well. And then this one is not so good. As you can tell, that mildewy, white powdery stuff has came back large and in charge on this one. And yeah, there's my mince. Those are doing great. And then yeah, so that's how everything pretty much looks right now. Okay, so now that I showed you how everything looked beforehand, now that I have put this treatment down, this is how it looks now. So I put the bug treatment and the antifungal down, and now this is how it looks. So much better, so much better. And the biggest difference you're gonna see is right here in the squash and the zucchini. So this one instantly looks so much better. Some of these were completely all white. And now over here to my new zucchini plant, all of that, you can't even see any of that was on the leaves. These look nice and healthy again. So staying hopeful, staying hopeful. And then over here, I pulled out all 3 cucumbers. And the cantaloupe that I thought was growing nicely obviously was not growing nicely on the bottom. So had to pull it and we'll throw it out. Sad. So now if you guys watched last month's update, I went through and cut a lot of the oregano out so I can dry it and put it in a spice jar. Because I tell you guys, we literally almost cook everything with this. Well, this and the olive oil that I infuse with it. But I want to go ahead and process this because now it is nice and fully dry. So I go through and just take all the leaves off. And then I even go through and try to get more of the woodier stems out. And then for this one, I actually purchased a new, like, I think it's mainly meant for like a coffee grinder, but you can use it for anything. And I'm going to try that out and see if I can break it down a little bit more rather than going through at the end and putting them in between my hands to try to get it smaller down. I think it's going to be a lot easier. So right here is where I'm going to go through and do like the second process to make sure I get all of the stems and like the bigger pieces out. And then using that new grinder, look at how fine it chopped it down. This was a huge lifesaver. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It only took a couple pulses, couple seconds to get it this fine, and it saved me a whole lot of time and definitely got a lot finer than I could do with my own hands. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my spice jars. And there we have it, 2 filled jars of the freshest oregano. Okay, so it's been about 4 days since the last time I sprayed these the second time. Now my entire cantaloupe looks completely dead. So I guess I'm gonna see if there's a new cantaloupe and buy another one. It's just disappointing because it was doing so good. The corn, however, is doing amazing, but I didn't spray those. But we do have some corn, like on every one, there's actually corn growing. And then the watermelon doesn't seem to be doing as good anymore. So I do need to go through and clean this up. This one is doing great. We're still harvesting all the tomatoes. And then the grapes over here are getting a lot bigger so far. These pesky little damn squirrels are staying away from them, but they're not 100%. They're still like maybe halfway there. They're not ripe yet, but they're doing great. So far, so good. Let me show you the others over here that now have died. Ooh, look at that. That just popped out of nowhere. But this is loaded with flowers and new growth. Look at that one back there too. Yay, I'm gonna have some stuffed peppers soon. I do need to go through and take some of these, like keep harvesting the rest of these for the girls. This one here is looking so much better. I do want to come and kind of clean up a few of them, but I don't see like any of the new moldy stuff going on. You know, like these I want to clean up, the ones that were affected before, but it looks like all the new growth and stuff is pretty much good. I mean, I'm hopeful for this area, I guess I'll say. My broccoli, that broccoli. And then this one was my new one that just started getting the moldy stuff, and I sprayed it and now it looks like it's gonna die. So I might have to get another one of these. I did buy a new squash. I haven't planted it just yet. And then I did do another infusion. So I have been using my oregano. And then this side of my beans have like died. There keeps being like spider webs coming in and like killing them, I guess. This one looks half okay. So I do need that. My cucumbers are still gone. I need some new ones. And then my peas, some are looking good. And then some are not looking good. So this one's like a little bit of mixed emotions going on. Look at that pea. This one here is not doing good. Maybe that's dead. But here's all these peas growing. There's all these greens for the girls. This is doing amazing. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Oop. This one looks like it's rotting. I better pull that one out. Oh my goodness, my new banana pepper already has that big old banana growing. Look at those, you guys. Oh my gosh. I gotta harvest all of these today. See all these spider webs. There's spider webs throughout my entire garden, and I keep coming through and killing them, but obviously I need to find the culprit because it keeps making nests. The tomatoes are doing okay. They've grown back pretty good, especially like those over there, because they were like nothing not that long ago. And then here's the front of these. Here's another big one growing up here. And then all of these new growth. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have bell peppers growing out my ass soon. So that's what it looks like now. Some's doing good, some's not so good. But again, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I do need to add some more soil because, of course, story of my life, everything is dropping. It's dropped dramatically over there in the cucumber area. So when I go to replant those, I'll add that. So I got 4 bags for now. I'm probably going to need to get another few more because it dropped again over there in the culantro and the cilantro area and through here. So I just got to go through and refresh everything. Story of my life. Okay, so I wanted to update you. Yesterday we had a huge storm that came through and it literally broke. It broke this guy literally in half. I don't know if it'll stay like this to continue growing for a little bit so I can get these a little bit bigger before I harvest them. I might leave it like this for a day or two and see if these leaves start getting like a little wilted and looking like they're not doing good, because literally this happened last night. So all day today it's been living just like that. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it a few days. It's a little disappointing because here's like all these new ones that are growing. It would have been a whole lot in here. Here's some more. Dang, look at all these. That would have been awesome, but it was so heavy that with all the water and the rain and the wind, it just literally knocked it over. But I do need to get this supported or else that's gonna break too. Look how tall it is when it's up, right? Might need to prop this up or something for the time being until I can get something. This one over here looks like it's leaning over as well. Maybe I can just prop that one up like this. There we go. That'll help that one. That one's back there hidden. Whew, look at these big guys. I definitely need to come and harvest these. Those are the red bell peppers. Holy moly. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. And then there's another big old one right there. Oh, those are so heavy. I need to get those off because this is about ready to break with those two. Here's another one up here. Oh, this one's bad. Right there, that one's bad. Here's a little one growing up here. Oop, that was hanging on to that. So yeah, I definitely need to get some extra supports in here. I'll rip that one off. And then look at that one. Let me see if I can reach it. Look at how big this one is. So yeah, I definitely need to come through and start harvesting some of these before they break and fall or go bad. Oh, hello mushrooms. What you doing? All these damn mushrooms. This one looks like it's gonna die now, and this one doesn't look good. This side's disappointing. My tomatoes are coming back full strong like always. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with my broccoli. And one good thing, I do have this growing if it keeps growing. But it looks like something's coming in here and eating in here too. Oh boy. Story of my life. So there's a little update on, because I wanted to show you what the storm did. Over here there's, oh, what in the world? Holy moly, look at all these mushrooms. What the heck? Oh my gosh, they're over here too. What in the world? Well, it looks like something's been coming and eating these grapes because they are definitely not full anymore. Great. Yep, look at, something's having its way with it. This I think is a weed. But yeah, look at all those damn mushrooms. The corn is looking good so far, but normally it looks good at this point, and then once the corn starts getting bigger, it gets filled with bugs, so we'll see what happens. And this is what's left of the large cabbage that I gave them yesterday. So they definitely love this cabbage. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I was just popping by and I saw all of these white things. I have never had an infestation of these white bugs. Like, I don't know what in the world happened. Like, there was one or two here and there that I was pulling off, and now a few days, holy infestation. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, I just mixed up this bottle. I'm going to douse the hell out of this thing to see if I can salvage it. If this does not kill these, then you know what that means. I have to rip them all up and throw them away because it's going to just kill them. It's literally, yep, there's the white little things. Oop, my hand's all in the way, sorry. All these little white things right here. That is what I'm normally used to just seeing, like one or two. There's another like clan of them over here. And this, of course, on this one here too, and it's not looking good. So this is what I wanted to show you. These things come, oh my gosh, look at that back there. Oh my gosh. This is so disgusting. Like, I don't understand where these come from and why my tomato plants are just completely covered. But this is what's going on. So I'm gonna spray the shit out of it and see what happens. If not, in a few days, these are all going torn up, thrown away, and we're gonna start all over. Hi, Vienna. Okay, so I want to update you now on everything after I just sprayed all of these. After I sprayed everything down, they're all still here. So we still have all of these huge clusters of all of them, and obviously that stuff is not going to do anything. So unfortunately, as much as I don't want to have to do this, I have to rip up all of these and start over. Oh, this is just so sad because it was doing so good, but this is just what happens over here. I need to figure out how to finally kill these white things. If any of you guys have any experience with these funky white bugs that always go on my tomato plants only, let me know, because I'm gonna need to do something as the new plants grow, or else I'm gonna be back in the same position that I'm in now. But let me go ahead and just do a little quick update on everything so far so we can finish up this June video. So this one over here, it looks like once the sun came, it doesn't like it anymore. So I don't know really what happened. This one was doing great. I was harvesting from it quite often, and then now that this huge, like almost 110 heat came, that thing looked like it suffocated or something. This one over here is doing still really, really good. I'm so glad that I added this extra thing to give it more support, because ever since then, I think it's just thriving so much more. But look at all of these. Oh, wait, this one is bad, so I'll pull that one. But all of these other ones here look so good. Even, ooh, let me show you over here. Look at how big this one is right here. And then all those other ones growing. So there's gonna be one there. And then over here, look at this long banana from the one little banana pepper. Yep, I do have more mushrooms. But this banana plant is actually doing really well. When I just planted that, what, 2 weeks ago, if that? Hi. Okay, so back over here, we do have a few cabbage. This one I'll probably pull out and put in the refrigerator and give to the girls in the next few days. Those look like they can still grow a little bit more. My mint, the carrots for them. I did put those 4 bags of soil down. As you can tell, I stopped right here because that was all that I had. So I put like 2 bags through here, and I think there was 1 or 2 I put in here. I definitely, ma'am, you don't have to talk back. Hey. I do need to get a whole lot more soil, because I do need to put at least 1 more bag here, through here, and then continue the rest of this. So my peas are now completely gone. Cucumbers are completely gone. And today I'm going to rip up this last stitch of my beans. I don't know. Again, it's once this heat comes, like half of the garden is just done until it cools down a little. So I'm going to pull that up, start over. I got to go through and clean up some of this. Some of my oregano, doesn't look too good on this side. So I'm going to go through and clean up this dead stuff in this one little area. I do need to prune some more so I can start drying some more, because we love to cook with this. My rosemary just needs to get a little cleaned up in here. Thyme is doing great. My culantro is looking good. My 2 parsleys are looking amazing, the ones that I just planted. Now this zucchini completely died, so I pulled that out. And I told you guys that I had just bought a new squash. The container's sitting actually right over there. It died. We literally put it in the sun one day and it was dead the next. My broccoli is, I think these are just not going to do anything. And when I first planted these, I did tell you guys I never have had good luck with broccoli. But I thought since I had room right here, I would try 2 more. And apparently that didn't go over very well. Over here, after spraying it down for that moldy mildew, it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna come through and cut out like some of these leaves that were affected before, and obviously this one dead leaf over here needs to go. But so far I am impressed with how this is still living and doing okay. But other than that, this one here is the only one that has survived out of the 3. Hi baby. More cabbage, same thing. And then now these 2 jalapeno ones are looking a whole lot better. I actually have left these out here. I haven't been out here for a few days, so I do need to clean up the ones that are red. And then a little update on this guy. I am so shocked that it is still living. Like, it is still broken in half. Oh look, a new growth is actually growing from that. That was not there, but it literally is barely hanging on by a little tiny thread. I did prop it up here, and then it is propped up over here, and I have another prop up over here just because I wanted the weight of it, you know, to be stabilized. But look at how much these have grown. I'm gonna probably have to cut this one off. These are getting there. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. I'm so glad it didn't die, but look at how nice this is looking. Even up in here. And then this, I think, is a cucumber that started just growing up randomly. So I'm letting that grow just to see. That's the container I said I had the squash in, and it died. My corn is looking like it's dying. I don't know what in the world, but all of the little spots that had corn growing is all dying and it's turning brown. So I guess I'm gonna have to pull all this out too. And then my watermelon died, so I need to pull all of that out because that's gone. Over here, the birds or the squirrels had fun and they literally ate all of the grapes off up there. And they're almost done with eating all the ones over here, but they're not ripe yet, so I'm not about to take them. My berries are actually starting to grow and venture out. We do still need to fix this. I need to paint it first. Oh, let me fix you. All right, I just kind of shoved it in and out just so it's up there. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this grape one. Blueberries haven't done anything. Strawberries all died. Blueberry, that one's almost dead. Hi. So yeah, blueberries are not doing good. That one at least is looking a little bit better than that one. But strawberries are all done. And that's how everything looks at the end of June. All right, so there you go. We'll see what happens next month. We'll hope for something better. All right, so that is everything that will complete the June video. Definitely, when this heat turned on just like a week ago, everything just went south. So I knew that was gonna happen. I was just actually hoping for a better summer this year, but it is really, really hot here. So I really don't blame the plants. So we're just gonna have to keep going, see what happens. But I will definitely keep updating you guys with everything. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you will definitely see it. So comment down below and let me know, what did you think of everything that happened in June? Definitely comment down below and let me know. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew, out.